Alright, let's talk about something that's probably keeping a lot of high school seniors up at night right now, choosing the right college. I mean, think about it, you've got multiple acceptance letters staring you in the face, and suddenly, what felt like a distant problem is now a full-blown decision that could shape your future. Personally, I think this is one of those moments where the pressure isn't just about picking a school, it's about picking a path, a community, and frankly, a version of yourself for the next few years. What makes this really interesting is how personal this decision is. It's not just about rankings or prestige, though, let's be honest, those factors creep into everyone's mind. It's about fit, and what fit means can be wildly different from one person to the next. Now, I came across this piece by Danielle Douglas Gabriel from the Washington Post, where she's diving into the stories of students in this exact predicament. What many people don't realize is how emotional this process can be. You're not just comparing tuition costs or campus sizes, you're weighing dreams, expectations, and sometimes even family legacies. If you take a step back and think about it, this decision is a microcosm of adulthood. It's about balancing logic and intuition, practicality and passion. And let's be real, who wouldn't feel overwhelmed by that? One thing that immediately stands out is the idea of using metrics to score your options. On the surface, it sounds like a no-brainer, quantify everything, and the choice becomes clear, right? But here's where I have to pause and reflect. Does reducing colleges to numbers really capture what makes a school right for you? In my opinion, while metrics can be helpful, they can also oversimplify a deeply complex decision. What this really suggests is that we're trying to apply a scientific approach to something that's inherently subjective. And that, to me, is both fascinating and a little unsettling. What makes this even more intriguing is the broader trend it reflects. Higher education isn't just about learning anymore, it's an investment, a brand, and sometimes even a status symbol. From my perspective, this shifts the conversation from where will I grow the most, to where will I get the most bang for my buck. And that's a question loaded with implications. Are we losing sight of the transformative power of education in favor of ROI? This raises a deeper question: what does it mean for a college to be worth it in 2026? A detail I find fascinating is how this decision-making process mirrors the anxieties of our time. We're living in an era where choices feel more high-stakes than ever, and the fear of making the wrong decision can be paralyzing. But here's my take: there's no such thing as a perfect choice, only the choice you make and what you do with it. Personally, I think the real challenge isn't picking the best school, it's trusting yourself enough to commit to a path, even when it feels uncertain. So, if you're a senior staring down multiple offers right now, here's my closing thought: don't let the weight of this decision crush you. Instead, use it as an opportunity to get clear on what you value most. Because at the end of the day, the right college isn't just about where you go, it's about who you become while you're there. And that, my friends, is something no metric can measure.